team. They're strong.
Jim, what does Greenway have to do to beat Hibbing?
Greenway's going to have to, for the control of puck, they're going to have to stop Hibbing from setting up as they've been picking up steam right along because they've been playing every other game now for the past 2 weeks because of that school strike. But they're going to have to beat them to the punch. They're going to have to beat them in the corners, and they're going to have to keep the Hibbing guys away from the net. And stop their passing game.
We'll be back with the first period in just a moment. Well, welcome to the Section 7 finals tonight. The Greenway Raiders and the Hibbing Blue Jackets should be really fired up for this game.
Blue Jackets coming in strong. Just came in, win over a Hermantown 5-4 in overtime.
Starting goal for the Greenway Raiders tonight, Rick Royal, number 1. He's a junior. A lot of pressure on that young man tonight. Starting at 1 forward, number 7, Tim Geyer. He's a senior. At 1 wing, number 12, a junior, Paul Charbonneau. And number 15, also a junior, Jeff Beekick. At defense, number 19, a sophomore, Dean Trebojevic. And number 20, a senior, Mike Peluso. The team is coached by Bob Jernander. And now, for the Hibbing Blue Jacks, tending goal, number 0, a junior, John Hajduk. Starting at center, number 4, a senior, Pat Iozzo. At the wing, a senior, number 7, Nick Andrikin. And number 14, a junior, Pat Meralt. At defense, number 2, a junior, Tom Hansen. And number 12, a sophomore, Jerry Kristoff. The team is coached by Bill Olson.
Tonight, honor guard, we have DFW post 8510. Everybody will please.
All ready to get underway here. We're waiting for the cheerleaders to get off the ice. We should have an exceptional hockey game tonight.
We should have an exceptional hockey game, is right. Whoever wins this, go on a state championship.
Tim Geyer taking the face-off for Greenway and Pat Iozzo taking it for Hibbing. Greenway controls the drop. They dump it down into the Hibbing zone. Icing is waved off. Hansen controls it behind the boards. He has the puck knocked away from him. Hansen still controlling it along the boards, a pass up. Knocked away there by Charbonneau. Kristoff clears it up along the boards for Meralt. Meralt's pushed off the puck. Kristoff clears it around the boards for Hansen. Puck right out in front. Charbonneau shot, nice save there by Hajduk. Hansen picks up the rebound, skates behind the net. He loses the puck. And it's pinned up against the boards, and we'll have a face-off. Right away, Greenway's coming out, putting on a lot of forechecking.
Forechecking, I think Greenway's going to have to do a lot of checking. They're going to have to do a lot of fast skating, and they're going to have to get a few breaks if they want to win this Hibbing team.
Well, right away, Greenway switches up their lines. Taking the face-off is Jeff Tremblay against Pat Iozzo. To the right of John Hajduk. Iozzo clears the puck into the boards. Right out in front, Andrikin picks the puck up for Hibbing. Gets it up to Hansen. Hansen is knocked off the puck. Hibbing controlling in the corner right out in front. Oh! Iozzo's shot just goes wide. Greenway bringing it out, 2-on-2. At the blue line, a shot. Oh, and a nice glove save there by Hajduk. Puck comes right out in front, and Andrikin clears it out to the blue line. Just gets out. Greenway holds it in, shoots it down into the corner. Johnson's knocked off the puck, and Iozo's back to pick it up. Clears it around the boards for Anderkin. Anderkin flips it up to the blue line, doesn't get it out. Greenway clears it back into the corner behind the net. Hansen's taken into the boards. And we have a face-off with 13:31 remaining in the first period. Hibbing and Greenway knotted at 0. Greenway come out, look like they're ready to win this game.
Greenway is going to put up a test fight, but at the end of this game, I don't know about who's going to come out the winner. Like I say, it's going to depend on who gets the breaks.
Katani bringing it out for Hibbing. His pass for Bryant goes too far. Bryant brings it in, a shot. Kicked out by Royal. Right out in front. Nice another save by Royal, and covers it up and forces the face-off to the left of Rick Royal. A good job of cleaning it, or picking up the rebound there by Royal.
Quick save there.
Katani taking a draw for Hibbing. Right out in front, Royal makes a save right off the bat. Zessel tries to clear it out in front. Greenway bringing it back. Zessel holds it in, the 2-on-1 break. Zessel's shot just goes high and wide. Clears it to the blue line, not out. Bryant holds it in. Sarago clears it around the boards, intercepted by Bryant. Bryant over to Zessel, and he can't handle the pass. It's in the corner. Zessel still working hard for it. Gets it back to Grillo. Grillo loses it. Katani picks it up, and Greenway skates behind the net. Trebojevic up the boards. At the blue line and not out. Zessel clears it back in. Greenway bringing it out along the boards. Clears it up for Trebojevic, and Hibbing steps Greenway at the line. We're going to have an offside call with 12:17 remaining in the first period. And both teams changing lines. Both teams really coming out doing a good job of skating.
They both are. This program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club. Any unauthorized use or retransmission is prohibited without the written permission of Hibbing Community College.
Fight for it along in the boards, out to the blue line, a shot. Royal handles that right out in front. Players fall on the puck. And we have a whistle. So Royal again coming up with a big save.
That in
Hibbing dumps it down into the Greenway corner. They play it up along the boards. Greenway gets it out to the center ice area. Geyer picks it up for Hibbing. Brings it in along the boards. Drops a pass for Trebojevic. Geyer can't get the puck. Puck goes right out in front, and Greenway couldn't get their stick on it. Hibbing clears it behind the net. Pass over for Hagen. Hagen is taken into the boards, and we get a whistle. So we'll have a face-off to the right of John Hajduk with 11:28 remaining in the first period. Well, we got a big crowd here tonight, a lot of noise and
capacity crowd here, lots of noise. Everybody's in a rowdy mood. You can see why. Both good teams.
Both did a lot of work to get here.
Yeah, it does.
Hibbing controls along the boards. Moralt back for Hansen. Hansen controlling behind his own net. Puts it up for Iozo. Iozo over to Moralt. Moralt taken into the boards. Greenway puts it around the boards. Peluso brings it back behind the net. Puts it up along the boards. Out to the center ice area. Hansen picks it up. His pass for Anderkin goes too far. Peluso picks it up behind the net again. He's knocked off the puck. Iozo picks it up in the corner. Puts it behind the net. Greenway intercepts it. Comes right out in front. Moralt's weak shot. Picked up by Royal. And Anderkin skated in and gave Royal a little shot there. Referees give him a little warning.
A lot of checking going on.
Iozo taking the draw for Hibbing. Back to the point for Hansen. Hansen's shot is deflected. Morrell dumps it down into the corner for Hibbing. Greenway clears it around the back of the net. Peluso picks it up. Tries to make a route around Iozo. Iozo tries to get it out in front. He's taken off the puck. Picks it up again, gets it out, and throws it down the ice. And we'll have an icing call on Greenway with 10:18 remaining in the first period. Faceoff will come to the right of Rick Royal. Hibbing starting to put on a lot of pressure now, not letting Greenway come out.
A lot of heavy checking going on. Hibbing keeping it in Greenway's end. Greenway not getting a lot of chances to get it out of their own end.
Kitani wins the draw. Greenway controls it behind their own net. Bringing it out to the blue line, not out, deflected out in front. And Royal picks it up. And causes another face-off to the left. Greenway controls the draw back into the corner. Zessel's taking off the puck. Kitani tries to get it back to the point. His pass wasn't hard enough, and Greenway brings it out. Trebojevic loses the puck to Zessel. Zessel dumps it down into the corner. Kitani racing for it. Tried to get it out in front, hit a Greenway defenseman. Greenway clears it around the net. Johnson gets it out to the blue line, but not out. Comes right out in front of the net. And it's cleared all the way down, and we're going to have another icing call on Greenway. With 9:35 remaining in the first period, the faceoff will come to the left of Rick Royal. And we have a bad faceoff, and we'll have to do it over again. So far, a lot of chances, but nobody can seem to put the puck in the net.
Well, can't seem to get that puck in the net.
And we have an equipment problem with Rick Royal.
It's just like that HCC game we did earlier. Everybody just chances, but just couldn't put the puck in the net.
Puck hits the back of the net. Peluso gets it over to Carbonneau. Carbonneau up to Geyer. Geyer dumps it down. V-kick in there for Hibbing, or excuse me, for Greenway, and he's plastered into the boards. Hagen comes out with the puck for Hibbing. He's pinned up against the boards, and we'll have a face-off to the right of John Hajduk with 9:10 remaining in this first period of this championship game of the Section 7 finals. Hibbing wins the draw. Hansen in behind his own net. Flips it over for Anderkin. Anderkin bringing it out center ice area. Couldn't bring it in. Iozo went in offside, and Moralt's caught offside again. So we'll have a face-off out to the outside of the blue line of the Greenway Raiders. Geyer against Iozo. Iozo wins the draw, shoots it. Christoph shoots it down into the Greenway zone. Peluso's taken off the puck, gets it up along the boards. Iozo picks it up, over for Anderkin. Backhand shot. Oh, and Royal makes a beautiful save. Greenway bringing it out. Geyer's knocked flying. Peluso pass over. His man was changing lines there. Royal puts the puck over into the corner for Peluso. Peluso up the boards. Pass for Johnson was short. Anderkin takes the puck away. Anderkin flips it up for Moralt. Moralt's weak pass, the weak shot goes on net. Royal clears it into the corner. Peluso picks it up. And we have a whistle. We got a hand pass being made. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Rick Royal with 8:07 remaining in the first period.
This program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club.
Anderkin taking the draw for Hibbing. Gets it back to Grillo. Grillo can't handle it. Matson for Greenway. Is being checked there, stolen by Catani. Matson picks it up again. His pass for Johnson was behind him, and we have an offside call against Hibbing. So we'll have a face-off outside the Greenway blue line. Tremblay taking it for Greenway. Catani for Hibbing, and the puck goes flying into the air, up into the crowd. So we'll have to redo it.
So far, it's been a pretty fast skating, heavy chicken hockey game.
Face-off coming outside the Hibbing blue line. Catani taking it for Hibbing. Greenway dumps it down into the Hibbing zone. Nikolov shoots it around the boards for Zessel. Nikolov picks it up again for Hibbing. Puts it around the boards for Bryant. Pass for Catani was too far. Greenway clears it out to the blue line. Center ice. Hibbing clears it down in, and Royal covers up for a face-off to the right with 7:12 remaining in the first period. Both teams doing a good job of skating and cutting off the attack at the blue line.
Yeah, a lot of heavy checking, fast skating. Greenway's going to have to get some breaks, and so is Hibbing.
Esty loses the draw for Hibbing. Peluso tries to get around the net. Right out in front. Fight for the puck, and Greenway loses it. Gusted shot. Nice save there by Royal. Goes up over the boards, and we'll have a face-off. Puck comes right out in front. Greenway bringing it out. Pass is too far. Vidmar's pass goes astray, and Greenway dumps it down into the Hibbing zone. Hajduk plays it behind the net. Gusted puts it up along the boards, not out. A long shot. Hajduk makes a glove save and holds on. We'll have a face-off to the right of John Hajduk with 6:35 remaining in the first period. Hajduk has really not been tested lately in this first period, except for the beginning.
Hajduk has about 2 shots that he has had to save all night so far. Royals, on the other hand, has been keeping pretty busy.
Draw comes right out in front. Christoph clears it back behind the net. Greenway holds it in the blue line. Puck is right out in front. Well, the backhand just goes wide, and we have a whistle. We'll have a face-off to the right of John Hajduk. Greenway player's stick shattered. Hansen controlling the puck for Hibbing. He loses it. In the corner, Geyer's shot, saved there by Hajduk. And Hibbing brings it out 2-on-2. Hansen with Iozo. Hansen bringing it along the board, stops in the corner. Puts it behind the net for Anderkin. Anderkin gets it out in front to Iozo, gets it behind the net. Nice save there by Royal. Iozo holds it in for Hibbing, gives it over to Anderkin. Greenway gets it out. 2-on-2 break. And a nice play there by Christoph, up to Anderkin, and passes behind Anderkin. It goes all the way down. Greenway controlling it behind their own net. Loma over to Geyer. Geyer's pass goes astray. Iozo picks it up. Geyer intercepts it. Gets it over to Carbonneau. Carbonneau breaking in and shoots. And a nice glove hand save there by Hajduk. Hibbing bringing it out. Nikolov up to center ice. Breaks in, pass across, and we have an offside call against the Hibbing Blue Jackets with 5:09 remaining in the first period. Faceoff will come outside the Greenway blue line.
Almost 2/3 of the way done with this period, and hasn't been a penalty or a goal yet.
Greenway dumps it down into the zone. A shot there. Hajduk makes another glove hand save. Zesso picks it up, puts it up the boards, comes out to the center ice area. Fight for it along the boards. Peluso clears it up the boards. Bryant picks it up, shoots it off at the back of Catani. Catani goes down. And we're going to have a face-off at the center ice area. Catani still hasn't gotten up for Hibbing. He took a wicked shot in the back there.
He did. I think he just might have got the wind knocked out of him.
And he's up and skates off under his own power with 4:40 remaining in this first period of the championship game of the Section 7 finals. Hagen dumps it down into the Greenway zone off the draw. Put it on the boards. Hagen controls for Hibbing. Gets it out to the blue line. Greenway brings it out. Johnson racing down, gets the puck, flips it around the back of the net. Johnson shot there. Hajduk makes a nice pad save. Hibbing can't break out of their own zone. Pass up along the boards, intercepted there. Greenway dumps it back down into the corner. Vidmar's taken into the boards. And Gusted brings it out for Hibbing. Gusted has the puck knocked off his stick. And then goes to the boards. Hagen trying to get it out front. Greenway bringing it out, 3-on-2. Oh, and we have an offside call. With the crowd, you couldn't really hear the whistle. It's a tough break for Greenway. Iozo controls the draw for Hibbing. Hansen over to Iozo over to Maralton. His pass is deflected high along the boards. It goes off the top of the boards, and we're going to have a face-off to the right of Rick Royal with 3:28 remaining in this first period.
Both defenses are doing a good job of keeping the puck away from the goalie most of the time.
Royal makes a nice save there. Greenway clears it out, bringing it out 2-on-2. A shot, and Hajduk makes a glove hand save. Well, we had an offside call on that play, so the faceoff will come outside the blue line. Hansen controlling for Hibbing. Tries to get it up to Iozo. Iozo's knocked off the puck. Greenway controls at the center ice area. Trebojevic puts it down into the corner. Christoph clears it up along the boards. Iozo bringing it out for Hibbing. Tries to get it over to Anderkin's pass, not quite hard enough. Greenway clears it up along the boards. Christoph controls. Shot there, and Royal makes a nice save. It goes up over the boards. We'll have a face-off with 2:46 remaining in the first period. Both teams tied at 0. We're seeing some good saves here from both goaltenders early in this game. The shot there just goes wide by Zessel. Nikolov's taken into the boards. Fight for it in behind the net. Katani picks it up. Tries to get it out in front, and Peluso picks it up for Greenway. The centering pass there. Greenway coming out 3-on-2. Bryant makes a nice play there to break up the play. Shot around the boards in the corner. Hibbing bringing it out. Pass for Katani is too far. Peluso. Katani breaking in all alone. Shoots. Oh, and a nice save there by Royal. The rebound comes out in front. Nobody could get their stick on it. Geyer picks it up for Greenway. Geyer's knocked off the puck. Gets a pass up to Vikic. Grillo picks it up for Hibbing. Has trouble with the puck. Katani picks it up. Shoots, and a nice save there by Royal. Greenway bringing it up. Peluso has it knocked off his stick. Again, Greenway has it. Gets it out to the center ice area. Zessel dumps it down in behind the Greenway net. Peluso puts it around the boards for Vikic. Vikic up for Geyer. Geyer's knocked off the puck, and Greenway brings it out to the center ice area. Trebojevic dumps it down into the zone. Bryant picks it up. Up for Zessel. Zessel's pass is behind Esti. Over for Grillo. Grillo's knocked off the puck on a nice check there. The Greenway player falls down onto the puck, and we'll have a face-off to the the left of Rick Royal with 1:09 remaining in the first period. Neither team able to crack the first goal barrier.
Greenway got lucky. Greenway got lucky there for a while. Katani should have had a score. Royal was down in the nets. I mean, nobody just couldn't put it in.
Shot right off the face-off there, and Royal makes a nice save. Greenway player was down was Rick Johnson. Puck comes right out in front. Johnson picks it up for Greenway, gets it out to Trebojevic. There's 1 minute remaining in the first period. Anderkin's taking off the play. Hansen picks up the puck 2-on-1, gets it over to Iozo. Iozo can't get it. Oh, and his shot just goes wide. Out to the point for Christoph. Christoph's shot deflected, and Royal makes a nice save. And Iozo couldn't get his stick on the rebound. Royal covers up, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Rick Royal with 44 seconds remaining in the first period. Crowd giving Royal a nice hand. Both teams changing lines. Katani taking the drop for Hibbing. He loses. Greenway controls, shooting it around the boards. Grillo picks it up, tries the centering pass. Geyer brings it out to the center ice area. Bryant picks up an errant pass. Hibbing bringing it back. And we have an offside call with 27 seconds remaining in the first period. Well, Hibbing's really starting to put on the pressure.
Hibbing's putting on the pressure. And both teams skating pretty evenly right now. Not much happening in the first period. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens second.
Hibbing dumps it down into the Greenway zone with 15 seconds remaining in the period. Peluso clears it out to the blue line. Geyer bringing it down with 10 seconds left. And we have a whistle with 6 seconds remaining in this first period.
Six seconds left in the period.
Puck goes right out in front. It's played with the high stick. And that's the end of the first period. Neither team able to break onto the scoreboard. We're tied at 0. First period, the score is tied at 0. We had a really good close checking game there. We had a lot of chances also.
Heavy checking, and Hibbing should have scored, but Greenway got lucky when Royal was down in net. Royal had 12 stops and Hajduk had 6. Otherwise, there's no penalties or no scoring in the first period.
It was a good, clean first period, no penalties. Both teams doing a good job of skating.
Both teams skating pretty evenly, and like I said in pregame, that one of these teams has got to get breaks if they want to win.
We'll be back with Jim Fisher's interview in just a minute.
This period, between periods, my guest is Steve LePage, sports director from WDIO. And Steve, as sports director, what are your responsibilities? What do you do?
Well, at a small market in Duluth, you're really required to do just about everything. We don't have a real big staff, so I'm pretty much in charge of anchoring the sportscast, putting it together, which means a lot of writing, reading the paper, scanning the wires, and then, of course, going out and interviewing local people and putting things together as such. I have one assistant in Ann Carlin, and together it's pretty much just us two covering the entire area, and it's really just a busy 7-8 hours a day, same kind of repetition every day for the most part.
Duluth covers a real broad area, and I suppose it's hard to cover. Like, they go to International Falls, down almost to the cities, and into Wisconsin. Do you cover just the major attractions, or how do you try to cover everything?
Well, you got to be kind of sensitive to everybody. We do have a very big viewing area, which covers the range and Canada and Michigan and Wisconsin. But obviously, you don't have the money or the manpower to be everywhere at once, so you got to kind of go for the bigger events. Now, obviously, we come up here and cover the big events like a Section 7 hockey championship or to the International Falls if a major event there. But I guess for the most part, we are limited quite a bit to stay in the Duluth area for the most part, and then go out to the range and other areas of Wisconsin and Michigan if there is a big event.
Well, I'll take, for example, like now Hibbing, #1 team in the state, Denfeld, one of the top teams in the state, of course, UMD. Do you have a certain primary coverage to these three areas, or like UMD, the way they are, which is new to everybody? Is that your primary thing?
Well, you really have to give, I suppose, top priority to UMD. You really don't want to single anybody out and say they're more important. But they are on a larger scale. We're talking major college, so I would think that might take a little bit away from the high school level. But of course, you get to this level in high school, everything's important. And you got a great team like Denfeld, Morgan Park, and a great team like Hibbing, and of course Greenway playing very, very good hockey right now too. You got to kind of keep abreast of everything, and you're in the visual medium, so you want to show as much visual as possible.
And I guess another thing that happens also is that hockey being a big thing, basketball takes a back seat a lot. You know, like UMD now are champs again. They're co-champs this year, being champs last year in basketball. And then, you know, they don't seem to get the publicity that the hockey team gets.
Well, they don't really make a lot about it publicly, but I know deep down they're hurting a little bit. They deserve recognition. George Fisher's got a super program, and we're talking 3 years in a row where he's won 24 games, conference championships, advancing to the district playoffs, and he's a big-time coach. And if you know, they want to keep a guy around like that, you're going to have to start promoting and also giving more attention to a big-time basketball program that UMD is going to develop. But I have to agree with you, basketball perhaps does get lost in the shuffle a little bit, especially now we are in the hockey hotbed of the entire country for that matter. And I guess when you take the general masses in particular, more people do tend to side with hockey than opposed to basketball. And then, of course, you got wrestling, which is almost non-existent up here, and you got a team like Hibbing having just an absolute phenomenal wrestling team. So it's unfortunate in that area.
How about on, what's your background? Where are you from, and what kind of schooling you go to? And
Well, I grew up in Howard Lake, Minnesota, which is west of the Twin Cities, about 45 minutes. I went to junior college at Wilmer, played a little football there, and decided that I'd be better off reporting sports than participating, at least at the college level. So I got into the newspaper program there. Spent my 2 years there, transferred to St. Cloud State, which has a very good media program, broadcast media. Got involved with the radio and television program there, and I guess that's where I really got my burning desire to maybe do something in this profession.
well, Steve, we have to quit now for the end of the period, so I thank you for being up here.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Well, welcome back to the start of the second period. We're expecting a pretty high-scoring second period here after that first period with all those chances.
A lot of chances, but no conversions.
Iozo taking the draw for Hibbing. Geyer taking the draw for Greenway. Iozo wins the draw. Hansen dumps it down into the Greenway zone. Greenway dumps it out to the center ice area, and Hansen dumps it all the way down into the Greenway zone. Greenway bringing it up along the boards. Anderkin intercepts that, and Greenway picks that up and brings it out to the center ice area. Iozo picks up a pass from Hansen. Makes one nice move, breaking in. Shoots, and hit the post. Geyer brings it out for Greenway. 3-on-2 break for the Raiders. Geyer gets it in right out in front. Nobody's there. Hansen picks it up. Over to Iozo. Iozo breaking down 1-on-2 with one man to beat. Iozo's taken into the boards. Greenway shoots it around behind the net. Pass is intercepted out in front by Moralt. Over to Iozo, over to Anderkin, and he fans on the pass. Greenway dumps it out to the center ice area. Hansen dumps it down. And we have an icing call with 13:52 remaining in the second period. Hibbing come out and really took control of the beginning of the second period.
Hibbing coming out strong in the beginning of the second period.
Greenway dumps it down into the Hibbing corner. Nikolov puts it up to Grillo. Grillo can't handle it, and Greenway dumps it down into the corner. Bryant up to Grillo. Grillo over for Catani. Catani breaks in, makes a nice move, another nice move, right out in front. And we have a face-off coming to the right of Rick Royal as Mike Grillo was laying on the puck. Catani taking the draw for Hibbing. Catani right off the face-off shot goes just wide. Zessel picks it up for Hibbing. Puts it around for Catani. Catani puts it back to the point for Bryant. Bryant's pass is too far for Zessel. Zessel falls on the puck, and we'll have a whistle. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Rick Royal. Fight for the puck along the boards. Right out in front. Catani's shot just goes wide. Greenway bringing it out to the center ice area. Hibbing dumps it over to the other boards. Peluso dumps it up into the Hibbing zone. Grillo bringing it back for Hibbing. His shot is deflected there by the defenseman. Greenway dumping it out to the center ice area. And all the way down. Hibbing has to go back and regroup. Nikolov for Hibbing. Tries to get around a Greenway player. He's taken out of the play. pass up for Grillo. Grillo for Catani, was behind Catani. Greenway controls at the center ice area, dumps it all the way down in behind John Hajduk. Bryant over for Nikolov. Nikolov back to Bryant. His pass for Kasner is behind Kasner. Kasner picks it up along the boards. Can't control it. Greenway intercepts that. Greenway dumps it back down into the Hibbing zone. Hajduk stops it there for Bryant. Bryant fans on a pass. Greenway tried to get it right out in front. Blocked there by Nikolov. Hagen ridden onto the play. Nikolov picks it up over to Clausio. Nikolov shot. Oh, and it goes right between Royal's legs. Right out in front for Kasner, and his shot just goes wide. Greenway dumps it all the way down the ice. Ben Gusted is back to pick it up for Hibbing. Gets it over to Vidmar. Vidmar up for Esti. Greenway picks it up, a 2-on-2 break. Clausio controls, gets to the blue line, but not out, and Greenway dumps it back down in there. Gusted over for Hagen. Hagen dumps it down into the Greenway zone. Peluso back to pick it up for Greenway. Peluso's pass is intercepted by Iozo. Iozo makes a nice move, has the puck knocked off his stick, and we have an offside call against the Blue Jackets. Crowd disagrees with that and shows it by booing. Pretty free skating game.
Yeah, everybody's skating pretty fast, not giving the other team a chance to set up. Goaltender's doing a good job.
Christoph clears it down into the Greenway zone. Trebojevic back for Greenway, clears it around the boards. Vikic having problems with controlling the puck. Hansen shoots. Oh, they scored! The puck was deflected out in front, and Royal couldn't stop that one. Went right over his blocker side. That's a tough break for the Greenway Raiders. Hibbing's goal was scored by number 2, Tom Hansen, with an assist to number 7, Nick Anderkin. Greenway dumps it down into the Hibbing zone. Iozo picks it up for Hibbing, puts it up along the boards for Meralt. Meralt is stood up. Geyer dumps it back down into the Hibbing zone. Hansen picks it up for Hibbing. Dumps it all the way down into the Greenway zone, back behind Royal. Right out in front, Iozo shot, oh, and a beautiful save there by Royal with his head.
They're getting closer and closer all the time. Hibbing finally gets on the board at 10:08 with a goal from Hansen, assisted by Anderkin.
Hibbing now has Grillo, Catani, Zessel, Bryant, and Nikolov out. Greenway clears it out to the center ice area. Nikolov back to pick it up, and we have a whistle. And we have a penalty to the Hibbing Blue Jackets, number 10, Richie Bryant, for checking behind the back. Checking from behind. Excuse me. Greenway clears it out to the center ice area. Nikoloff back to pick it up. And we have a whistle. And we have a penalty to the Hibbing Blue Jackets, number 10. Richie Bryant for checking behind the back. Checking from behind. Excuse me. So Greenway is on the power play. So at 9:25 of this second period, Hibbing leading 1-0. Greenway goes on the power play. Greenway dumps it down into the corner. Tremblay puts it around the boards. Vidmar picks it up over to Katani. Katani dumps it out to the center ice area. Matson for Greenway picks it up. Tremblay over to Peluso. Peluso gives it over to Carbonneau. Carbonneau walks in and a high shot. Goes up right out in front. Oh, and a beautiful save there by Hajduk. Hajduk at point blank range stopped Paul Carbonneau, which should have been the tying goal. But Hajduk didn't even give him a chance.
This program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club.
Geyer controls the draw back to Peluso. Peluso gets it over to Carbonneau. Carbonneau walks in, gives it over to Geyer. Geyer gets it right out in front. Another shot right out in front. Hajduk, they scored! Greenway scored! It looked like Mike Peluso popped that one in when Hajduk was down. I don't think he even knew where the puck was. So Greenway ties it up a minute. Greenway ties it up a minute and a half after Hibbing takes a 1-0 lead. Puck comes right out in the slot. Royal clears it over into the corner. Hibbing controlling it. Hagen into Kasner. Kasner back to Hagen. And Greenway picks it up. Bringing it out to the center ice area. Kasner intercepts the pass. Shoots it back down into the corner. Clausio, picks it up. Puts it around the boards. Greenway and Hibbing tie it up in the corner at 7:55 of the second period. We'll have a face-off to the right of Rick Royal.
This program is being brought to you by the Mass Communications Department at Hibbing Community College. Any unauthorized use or retransmission is prohibited without the written permission of Hibbing Community College.
Greenway's goal was scored by number 20, Mike Peluso, with an assist to number 12, Paul Carbonneau, and number 7, Tim Geyer. Greenway gets it out to the center ice area. Hibbing bringing it back. Gozic is knocked off the puck. Greenway controlling it at center ice. Hansen takes his man off the puck. Greenway holds it into the Hibbing zone. Dumps it down into the corner. Esty picks it up for Hibbing. Schwartz. Esty brings it out to the center ice, dumps it down into the corner. Schwartz in to pick it up for Hibbing. Back to the blue line to Esty. Esty puts it around back behind the net. Schwartz controlling out to the point for Christoph. Christoph shoots, it's blocked by Dave Olson out in front. And it goes all the way down into the Hibbing zone. Hansen controlling for Hibbing. Hansen shoots it down into the Greenway zone right out in front, and Schwartz fans on a shot. Another shot there, and Royal covers up. With 6:48 remaining in the second period, Greenway and Hibbing are tied in this championship game, 1-1. Greenway gets it out to the center ice area. Hibbing controlling it along the boards right out in front. Oh, and a nice save there by Royal. Meralt controlling in the corner for Hibbing. And Greenway brings it out. Carbonell over for Vikik. Vikik is ridden off to play. Iozo picks it up for Hibbing. Has the puck knocked off his stick, and Hajduk has to clear it back. A shot there. Hajduk covers up and makes the save. And we'll have a face-off to the right of John Hajduk. Hajduk had to be alert on that one, or that one might have gotten by him.
It would have. He made a nice save. Of course, when Hajduk plays the net, he doesn't leave much open anyway.
That's true. Hajduk's goals against average is 2.14. Oh, and a nice glove save there, just as I was talking about him. Hajduk's goals against average is 2.14. At the end of the regular season, it was the best in the IRC. Hibbing bringing it out. Catani along with Grillo. Catani makes a move around one man. Puck goes up, rolls off his stick into the corner. Catani taken into the boards. Greenway puts it around the boards. Nice centering pass there. Gusted takes his man out of the play. And Hibbing comes back. Pass for Grillo. Goes too far for him. Royal clears it into the corner. Right out in front. Oh, they scored! Antonio Catani, a blind slap shot, just turned around and let it go, and it went in. So Hibbing takes a 2-1 lead at 5:33 of the second period. Greenway bringing it out, shooting it down into the Hibbing zone. Hansen picks it up, shoots it around the boards. Greenway holding it in. Clausio dumps it down into the Greenway zone. And we have a player falling on the puck. So we have a face-off to the left of Rick Royal. Hibbing's second goal was scored by number 3, Antonio Catani, with an assist to number 17, Mike Grillo. Also with an assist, this was number 6, John Zessel. Fight for the puck along the boards. Greenway comes out with it, getting it out to center ice. Christoph controlling for Hibbing. Dumps it down. Greenway controls in the center ice area. Hibbing controlling behind their own net around for Clausio. Clausio's taken off the puck. Oh, and we have a penalty called to to Greenway. To number 20, Mike Peluso, for elbowing. Excuse me, that was to number 10, Rick Johnson, for elbowing. Iozo bringing it down into the Greenway zone, makes a nice move to get into the corner. Back to the point for Hansen. Hansen skating out. Skating right into the slot. He shoots, and shot is deflected wide into the corner. Meralt controlling. Tries to get behind the net. Peluso won't let him. Christoph back to Meralt. Meralt walking in over to Hansen. Hansen lets the drive go, and Royal makes a nice stick save. Goes over the glass, and we'll have a face-off. And the face-off will come outside the Greenway blue line. Greenway controls the draw, just dumps it down into the Hibbing zone. 1:20 remaining in the penalty and 4 minutes remaining in this second period. Hansen coming out with it. Over for Iozzo. Iozzo's taken down. Iozzo right in front. They scored! Hibbing takes a 3-1 lead as Pat Iozzo walked right out in front and put it on the shorthand side of Rick Royal at 3:41 of this the second period. So Hibbing takes a commanding 3-1 lead here late in this second period on a power play goal. And a nice save there by John Hajduk. Hibbing gets it outside. And we have a delayed offside called on the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Hibbing's goal was scored by number 4, Pat Iozzo, with an assist to number 7, Nick Anderkin, and to number 14, Pat Meralt. Faceoff comes outside the Greenway blue line. Puck is shot around the boards. Greenway bringing it out. Dump it down into the Hibbing zone. Vidmar picks it up, tries to get it along the boards. It's cleared out to the blue line. And Hibbing's got a 2-on-1 break. Gozic loses the puck, gets into the corner. Greenway bringing it out. And we have an offside call on Greenway. So with 2:40 remaining in the second period, Hibbing leading 3-1. Hibbing has really opened this period up.
Scoring. It's been a scoring period for Hibbing. 3 goals. Greenway has 1. There have been 2 penalties.
Hibbing controls the draw. Hansen. His pass is intercepted, and we have an offside call again on Greenway.
Well, whoever gets the break's going to win this game, and Hibbing's got some lucky ones. They've got 3 relatively easy goals on Royal.
Hibbing controlling. Christoph over to Iozzo. Iozzo's pass is intercepted, and again we have another offside call.
.227 to play in the second period. Hibbing leading 3-1.
Iozzo taking the draw for Hibbing. Geyer taking the draw for Greenway. Christoph banks it up the boards for Meralt. Meralt dumps it to the Greenway blue line. Greenway clears it all the way down to the Hibbing zone. Hansen picking it up there for Hibbing. Hansen makes a nice move out to Meralt. Meralt with 1 man to beat. Shoots it. Royal makes a nice stick save. Anderkin controlling. Over in the corner. Puts it back out to Hansen. Hansen controlling. Shot. Nice save by Royal. Meralt hit the post. And the puck is caught on the back of the net. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Rick Royal. He had a wide open net. All he had to do was hit it.
Greenway got lucky. This program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club. This program is being produced by the Mass Communications Department at Hibbing Community College. Any unauthorized use or retransmission is prohibited without the written permission of Hibbing Community College.
Hibbing dumps it down into the Greenway corner. Peluso back for Hibbing, or excuse me, for Greenway. Katani centers it right out in front. Greenway shoots it down. Jumps over Hajduk's stick. He was lucky that one was going wide. Hibbing bringing it out. Oh, Katani is belted right into the boards. Greenway tries to get it out. Greenway gets it out to the center ice area. Grillo falls. Katani picks it up. He's knocked off the puck, and we have 1 minute to go. Puck's right out in front. Oh, and it just goes wide. Another shot, and Royal makes the save.
Royal's got some lucky saves. He's getting lucky.
There's 1 minute remaining in this second period. Well, Hibbing has really come out and taken control of this game.
They don't have their passing together. Greenway doesn't have their passing together. Hibbing's just skating a little bit faster than him, not giving him much time to set up.
Draw comes out to the blue line. Shot right out in front is blocked by a defenseman. Hibbing holding it in. Kasner's shot goes right out. Rebound goes right out in front. Greenway bringing it in. Gosted makes a nice play. Puck comes right out in front, out to the blue line. Peluso shot. And we have a whistle. And we're going to have a penalty to the Hibbing Blue Jackets with 19 seconds remaining in the period. It will go to number 8, Jeff Clausio. He'll get 2 minutes for high sticking. Hibbing wins the draw. Hansen fighting for it in the corner. Geyer controls with 12 seconds remaining in the period. Along the boards. Geyer in the corner. His shot is blocked by the defenseman with 3 seconds left. Shot is deflected, and that's the end of the second period, with Hibbing taking a 3-1 lead after a scoreless first period. We'll be back with the period wrap-up in just a minute. Well, at the end of the second period, Hibbing is taking a 3-1 lead. Hibbing come out and scored the first goal, and about a minute and a half later, Greenway come back and tied it. But after that, it was all Hibbing.
Hibbing, it was just a total turnaround from the first period. Hibbing got 3 goals. First one coming at 10:08, with Hansen scoring with an assist from Andrikin. Second one came at 5:33, with Katani scoring with assists from Grillo and Zezel. And the last one just coming 3:41, with Ioza scoring with assists from Marolt and Andrikin. Greenway's only goal came at 8:35. Peluso getting that one with an assist from Charbonneau and Geyer. Penalties, we have 2 for Hibbing. Bryant got one at 9:25 for checking from behind, a 2-minute minor. Claudio had one for high sticking with 19 seconds left, and he'll serve the rest of that one out when we come back for the third period. Only penalty for Greenway was on number 10, Johnson, for elbowing. That came at 4:41. That was just a 2-minute minor. Hajduk and Royal both had 9 stops. Just a pretty good all-around period, and probably I expect more of the same third period.
We'll be back with the third period, with Jim Fisher's interview in just a minute.
My guest between periods is Mike Surdich of the UMD Bulldogs. And Mike, I guess thinking back to your days in Virginia, all the trouble, your life has been up and down. Have you ever thought you'd be in a position you are right now?
No, I didn't. To be very honest with you, it was a bit of circumstances that fell right, and I am where I am, I guess.
I guess, a person to being gone through what you've gone through, I guess you have to taste defeat in order to be a winner.
Well, I guess that makes it all the more sweeter. It's very difficult times personally, but more importantly, the program had been through some difficult times, and all of a sudden it's all blossomed.
Looking back to your first year of coaching now, when you had UMD, they did fairly good last year. Defense wasn't up, and Mason being a good goalie, he kept you in a lot of games, and this year everything has turned around with like Grillo, Christensen, Loxo, everybody improving so much in the offense. What turned it all around?
Well, I think a lot of it is that most of the kids that were returning were used to the system. It was implementing a new system last year, which, has its difficulties, and, a lot of the kids hadn't played that before, and now that most of them that were coming back had been through it, and the new people grew up with it, I think it was a lot easier.
You've taken a lot of the studies through Bob Johnson and Herb Brooks. Now at Wisconsin coming in, they've lost 6 straight to you. They know what you're running. Of course, they don't have the team that they used to have. What do you think they're going to implement against you now?
Well, I'm sure they're going to try to slow us down. More importantly, I'm sure they're going to try to get up on us early, and that'll be the key to make them catch us, or us to catch them. And we think that we have to make them catch us, and if we can do that, it'll be all right.
Looking into the future, as far as graduates now, do you have some good prospects coming in, or are you going to fill from the people that are your freshmen this year?
Well, we hope that, some of the kids that are not playing now can move up with a year experience. Joe Delisle, for instance, is one, and Darren Illikainen is another. But most of the freshmen have played regularly during the course of the year, and we lose 5 people, so we're thinking of bringing in 5 more.
Do you, how does it affect you, or do you worry a lot about these pro teams? They come and take the undergraduates, draft them, and give them the big money, and away they go. Like, how about Costi now? He's doing super for you. Think he's going to be there for 4 years?
Oh, I think so. To answer the first part of your question, I don't worry about it. If the situation's right for them, I can't stand in their way. But more importantly, I think the pros right now are looking at colleges as great development leagues. They're not wasting any money on them.
Well, do you think, they want them to go to school, but don't you think they should make a rule they should wait till they graduate?
Well, it seems to me that they just changed that in the NFL last couple of days, and football was the only sport that wasn't being touched by it, so it doesn't really surprise me, and like I said, if the money's right for the kid, you can get an education later.
This winning in hockey now in Duluth has helped a lot. How about the teams, like I've seen most of the UMD games now at home and several in Minneapolis, but I think a team that isn't all that bad is Colorado with the material that they have, because they're playing with all freshmen and sophomores. And I think if he keeps going, he might have a fairly decent team in a couple of years.
Oh, there's no question. That's why they're so scary. Most of their key people are all young kids. Their goaltender's only a sophomore. All their centermen are sophomores and freshmen. And almost 4 out of their 6 defensemen were freshmen. So, you don't win with freshmen in this league. You don't win championships with freshmen in this league. And give them a year or two, they're going to be much, much, much better.
Getting to high school hockey now, Hibbing being rated #1 state. Do you think they deserve that, or have you seen some of the Minneapolis teams? Are they comparable or better, or what do you think, being a Ranger?
Well, Hibbing's a very good hockey team. They're so well disciplined and well coached. It's exemplified right here. They're just kind of wearing Greenway right down by doing the things they do well. As far as whether they should be, that's not for me to say.
Yeah, right.
I don't. I've seen a lot of good hocky teams, but there's a lot of them that don't make it even to the state tournament.
That's right. Well, my time is running out here, and I guess all I can do is hope you have the winning. Hope the rest of the year goes as good as the first half has. I know my reservation made for 2 weeks though in Minneapolis now. I just hope that you can go down there.
Well, I think there are a lot of them, but we're going to have to take them one period at a time, and that's our key, is just to get through the weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Start of this third and final period of this Section 7 championship game.
They do, they're down by 2 goals. The way Hibbing's skating now, It's going to be hard to make up.
Well, we'll see in this next 15 minutes.
141 left in penalty to Claudio for high sticking.
Iozo taking the draw for Hibbing. Up against Tim Geyer. Iozo wins the draw back to Hansen. Hansen shoots it all the way down the ice. Royal clears it back behind the net. Peluso picks it up for Greenway. Greenway controlling at the center ice area, dump it in off the boards. Pass was too far for Carbino. Hibbing coming back, Iozo taking off the puck. Geyer shoots it all the way around the boards. Andrikin falls down. Peluso's pass is almost intercepted by Iozo. And out comes Greenway. Geyer over to Carbino. Carbino's shot saved there by Hajduk. Carbino loses the puck. Hansen picks it up. And it's held for a face-off to the right of John Hajduk with 14:03 remaining in the third period and 44 seconds remaining in the Greenway power play. Well, Greenway in his third period looked a little unorganized.
This program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club. This program is brought to you by
Peluso's shot is deflected wide.
the Mass Communications Department at Hibbing Community College. Any unauthorized use or retransmission is prohibited without the written permission of Hibbing Community College.
Hibbing clears it down to the center ice area. We have a whistle. Face-off will come to just outside the Hibbing blue line. There are 24 seconds remaining in the Hibbing penalty to Clausio.
They're going to have to make up for those 2 goals they got behind last period. It's going to be hard to do. Hajduk in the net. The defense of Hibbing.
What's there to say? Some banners falling on the ice. That's why we had our little delay there. Greenway dumps it down. Hajduk makes the save. Nikolov controlling for Hibbing. He flips it up into the crowd. So we'll have a face-off to the right of John Hajduk.
Standing room only crowd tonight at the Memorial Building.
Greenway's still on the power play for 9 seconds. Hibbing clears it all the way down, and that'll be the end of the power play. The shot comes right on net. Hibbing is now at full strength. Greenway bringing it back 3-on-3. Puck comes out. Greenway holds it in. Bryant controlling for Hibbing. Has the puck knocked off his stick. It goes all the way around to Nikolov. Nikolov gets it up the boards. Hits the referee. And Greenway bringing it back up to the center ice area, dumping it down. Grillo picks up the loose puck. Tries to get it out to Catani. Pass for Catani was behind him. Greenway dumps it down into the Hibbing zone, and Bryant dumps it back out to the center ice area. And again, Greenway dumps it down into the Hibbing zone, where Bryant picks it up, throws it around to Grillo. Grillo dumps it up along the boards. for Kasner, and Kasner's pass was too far behind him. Hibbing bringing it up. Greenway dumps it back out to the center ice area, and we're going to have an offside call against the Hibbing Blue Jackets with 12:20 remaining in this third and final period. Hibbing leading 3-1. Well, Hibbing's keeping most of it in the center ice area and not letting Greenway penetrate their zone.
Greenway hasn't spent much time in the Hibbing end yet so far this period.
Greenway dumps it in, goes all the way around the boards. Greenway gets it right out in front. Shot is way high. Gusted picks it up for Hibbing. He's in the corner, passes it right out in front to Clausio. Clausio over for Hagen. Hagen picks it up. Over to the center, nobody was there. And Clausio intercepts another pass. In for Kasner. Kasner walks in on a nice save there by Royal. We had a little ruckus there in front of the net.
I think if Hansen would have passed that one off, Hibbing might have scored.
Pass comes back to the point for Hansen. He dumps it into the corner. Schwartz picks it up. He loses it. Gozic picks it up in the corner, working around. He's knocked down out to the blue line. Christoph puts back in. Schwartz controls it. He's knocked off the puck out to the blue line. Carbonell over for Geyer. Geyer over to V-kick. He's knocked off the puck, and it comes back out to the blue line. Este loses the puck. Hansen bringing it up for Hibbing. Geyer makes a nice move to knock him off the puck, and Hibbing knocks it down into the Greenway zone. Greenway bringing it up 3-on-3. And we're going to have a penalty to Hibbing. Geyer's controlling it in the corner. Over to Carbonell. Carbonell out to Schwartz, and the whistle is blown, and we'll have a penalty. Hibbing's penalties to number 9, Pat Gozic, for interference. So Greenway has a chance to get back into this game. Anderkin bringing the puck out, gets to the blue line. Greenway dumps it back down in. Fought for along the boards. Greenway controlling it. Geyer in the corner. Over to Peluso. Peluso back to Geyer. Geyer's shot is deflected into the corner by Hajduk. Geyer still controlling it. Nice shot right out in front. Hajduk makes a nice save. Geyer picks up the rebound. Back to Peluso. Peluso over to the other defenseman. The shot. Hajduk makes a nice save. Hibbing holding it up against the boards, right out in front. Tremblay fanned on a shot. Tremblay over to the defenseman right out in front. Nobody can get to it. Carbonell back to the point. The shot there is deflected by the defenseman, and Hajduk makes a glove save. And we'll have a face-off to the right of John Hajduk with 9:37 remaining in the third period and 52 seconds remaining in the penalty. Hibbing leading 3-1.
To get very many shots on goal. 52 seconds left in the power play for Greenway. 9:37 left in the game. 3-1's the score.
Greenway controlling it in the zone. Geyer controlling it back to the point. Peluso's shot deflected wide. Matson controlling for Greenway. He loses the puck. And Antonio Catani clears it all the way down. Peluso walks into a check. Zessel picks it up for Hibbing with 10 seconds remaining in the penalty. Greenway bringing it out to the center ice area. Catani picks it up. He loses it. Comes out and Greenway breaking away. Carbonell dumps it down. Hibbing is now at full strength. Hibbing bringing it out. Peluso steals the puck right out in front. A shot. Hajduk makes a nice save.
Hajduk's been making some fabulous saves tonight.
From point blank range.
No scoring as of yet in the third period. 8:31 left. Hibbing on top, 3-1.
And we have a bad face-off, so we'll redo it again. Kasner taking the draw for Hibbing. He wins it back to Hansen. Hansen over to Hagen. Hagen dumps it up. And all the way down, we'll have an icing call. So that'll bring it back with 8:22 remaining in the third period.
Both teams are skating like they were in the first period. They don't look like they're tired out that much. Just a reminder, this program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club and is brought to you by the Mass Communications Department at Hibbing Community College, and any unauthorized use or retransmission is prohibited without the written permission of Hibbing Community College.
Hibbing bringing it out of their own zone. Pass over for Anderkin is too far. Greenway bringing it back down. Walking in all alone. Shot just goes wide. Iozo picks the puck up for Hibbing over to Anderkin. Anderkin and Nikolov, a 2-on-1 break. Right out in front, Anderkin, and they scored! A beautiful 2-on-1 situation there for Hibbing, and they capitalized on it at 7:49 of this third period. That should just about do it.
Just about do it.
Hibbing's goal was scored by number 7, Nick Anderkin, with an assist to number 13, Bo Nikolov, and to number 4, Pat Iozo. Greenway controlling in the zone right out in front. Nobody can get a shot off, and Hibbing comes back 3-on-2. Gosted is knocked off the puck, gets down into the corner. Right out in front, and Peluso almost scored on himself another shot and hit the post. Iozo almost had a goal. Greenway bringing it out. And we're going to have a penalty to Pat Meralt for tripping. Mike Peluso just leveled Sean Gusted. to have a big thing in the penalty box here. Gusted still hasn't gotten up. Sean Gusted just got leveled.
Behind him and clobber him.
Boy, that's something you don't want to see in high school hockey there.
No.
He's up trying to walk it off. Doesn't look like any blood is being spilled. But that was a real cheap shot. Come at him from behind.
Now, uncalled for.
And all he gets is 4 minutes in the penalty box. Oh, he got 5.
Give him a 5-minute penalty. So Hibbing's going to be on a power play. 4 minutes, excuse me.
We had a minor penalty on number 14, Hibbing, Monroe, for tripping. And then we have a major penalty on number 20 number 20, Caluso of Greenway for cross-checking.
I don't think anybody in this place agrees with that call. That is totally uncalled for. Well, it looks like we're going to have 2 championship hockey teams in the city of Hibbing this year. The Hibbing Community College Cardinals and these high school Blue Jackets here.
Yeah, earlier today, the Cardinals won. They'll be going down to Chicago. College of DuPage. And it looks like Hibbing will be going down to the city. This program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club.
So both teams will be skating 4 aside for the next 2 minutes. Katani walked in all alone, and Royal post checked the puck away from him. Nice stick check there by Zessel. Zessel walks in, drops it for Katani. Katani over for Christoph. Christoph's backhand is blocked out in front. Christoph picks it up, dumps it in. Greenway defenseman falls down. Greenway bringing it out. Goes back to the defenseman Tom Hansen. Hansen over to Christoph. Christoph back to Zessel. Zessel up for Hansen. Hansen walking in all alone. Nobody there to help him. Hansen over to Katani. Catani out in front for Hansen, and he hit the post. Hansen has it for Hibbing. Hansen still controlling. Right out in front. Catani tried to center it. Royal picks it up. Then we'll have a face-off to the right of Rick Royal with 6 minutes exactly remaining in this third period. Hibbing leading 4-1. Draw comes back. Nikolov's shot goes wide. Anderkin picks it up for Hibbing behind the net. Has the puck poke checked away from him. Anderkin still controls it. Greenway gets it out to the center ice area. Bryant intercepts that pass over to Iozo. Iozo still controlling it. His pass goes outside the blue line. Bryant gets it back to Iozo. Iozo over to Anderkin. Anderkin makes a nice spinning move there. Over to Bryant. Bryant in the corner. Right out in front to Iozo. Oh, and a beautiful save there by Royal. Right out in front. Oh, and Royal makes a nice save. Hibbing is now at full strength. Pat Morrell comes out of the penalty box. Nikolov breaking down right around the defenseman, right out in front, over to Nikolov. There's a goal! Pat Morrell wide open. So at 4:48 of this third and final period, Hibbing takes a 5-1 lead. Pat Morrell just walked in all by him. He was standing there all by himself. Royal didn't have a chance.
All three of those passes just right on. All the passes were right on, and Morrell capitalized. 4:48 left in the game. Hibbing's leading 5-1. I don't think there's any hope that Greenway is going to be able to come back in this period.
Hibbing's goal was scored by number 14, Pat Morrell, with an assist to number 7, Nick Anderkin, and to number 4, Pat Iozo. Grillo over to Catani. Catani back to Grillo. Grillo over to Nikolov. Nikolov walking in. Fans on the pass. Hibbing holds it in. A nice move there by Zessel. His shot goes high. And we have a whistle as the puck hits the backboard. We have 4:12 remaining in the third period. Hibbing leading 5-1.
We don't want anybody on the ice. Please remain in your seats.
Catani taking the draw for Hibbing just outside the Greenway blue line. Grillo has the puck knocked off his stick. Nikolov walking into the blue line. Hibbing is still on the power play for the next minute. Nikolov into Zessel. His pass is too far for him. Fight for the puck. Grillo comes out with it. Right out in front to Bryant. Oh, and his shot goes way high. And we're going to have a face-off outside the Greenway blue line with 3:51 remaining in the third period. Well, I guess we can safely say that Hibbing is going to the state tournament.
Safely say that. 5-1, 3:51 left. Hibbing still on the power play for another 47 seconds. Just a reminder, this program is being underwritten by the Hibbing Blue Jacket Hockey Club.
Hibbing brings it out to the center ice area, and Greenway clears it all the way back down into the Hibbing zone. Geyer intercepts the Hibbing pass, tries to get it out in front, and he fans on it. Tom Hansen bringing it out for Hibbing. Over for Grillo. Grillo to Catani. His shot's deflected just wide. Grillo picks up the rebound, skates behind the net. Right out in front, they scored! Zessel, a beautiful play. Grillo skating behind the net, walked out a backhand, a perfect pass right out to Zessel, and he slammed it home. At 3:12 of this third period, Hibbing takes a 6-1 lead. Greenway has just lost everything now.
That's just like closing the lid on the coffin. 6-1 Hibbing. 3:12 left in the game. 8 seconds for Hibbing on the power play.
The Hibbing fans are really going crazy now.
Second power play goal.
Greenway is now at full strength. Greenway tries to clear. Gusted holds it in for Hibbing. Gusted still skating with the puck behind the net, right out in front. Shot by Esty, nice save there by Royal. The puck went right behind him and nobody could put it in. Esty holds it in for Hibbing. Hibbing still controlling it. Esty makes a nice move. Dumps it down into the corner. Schwartz right out in front. Esty weak shot stopped there by Royal. Schwartz takes his man into the boards. Hibbing holds it into the zone with 2:10 remaining in this game. Hibbing controls right out. Puck back to the board. Schwartz dumps it in. Oh, and a nice save there by Royal. He was screened. Schwartz controlling it for Hibbing. Right out in front. Esty controller Vidmar. Nice save there by Royal. He covers up the rebound.
Looks like Greenway will have to wait another year. Looks like Greenway will have to wait another year.
It's going to be tough because they're losing 8 seniors this year, as well as so is Hibbing. We have 150 remaining in this championship game.
The Mass Communications Department at Hibbing Community College. Any unauthorized use or retransmission in whole or in part is prohibited without written permission from Hibbing Community College.
Kasner's pass is intercepted. Zessel intercepts it. Tries to get it out in front. Kasner has it knocked off his stick. Nikolov backhands it in. Blasio gets it out to Hagen. Hagen's shot is blocked. And we have another penalty coming up. This is on Greenway's number 6. Excuse me, number 19, Dean Trebojevic, for cross-checking. So Hibbing will be on the power play for the rest of the game unless they score. Esty taking the draw for Hibbing. Puck comes back to the point, right out in front. Esty's shot is blocked by the defenseman. His backhand shot saved by Royal, goes over the top of the net. And Greenway clears it all the way out to center ice with 1 minute remaining in the game. Gozic dumps it in the zone, right out in front. They scored! Another goal! Schwartz puts it over the top of Royal. He didn't have a chance. No goal. Comes out to the center ice area. We had an offside call. Zessel breaks in with 50 seconds remaining in the game. Carbonell clears it all the way down for the Greenway Raiders. Gosted clears it behind the net. Zessel clears it around. Shot there goes just wide. Hagen picks it up. He's ridden off the puck. Greenway controls. Carbonell. Geyer picks it up with 20 seconds remaining in the game. Kasner controlling for Hibbing behind his own net, puts it up for Hagen. Hagen up for Clausio. Clausio's ridden off the puck. Fans are counting it down. And the new Section 7 champions, the Hibbing Blue Jackets, will go to the state tournament.
Hibbing wins the game 6-1. A little rundown on the scoring wrap-up of the third period. First score for Hibbing came from Anderkin at 7:49 with Nikoloff and Iozo assisting. Second one came at 4:48 on a power play goal by Marot, Nikoloff and Anderkin assisting. The second power play goal and the last goal of the night was scored by Zezel with an assist from Grillo. Penalties. There was one on Gozic at 10:45, a minor 2-minute for interference, and one on Marot for tripping. Penalties for Greenway, Paluzzo cross-checking. It was a major 4 minutes. Came at 7:04, and another cross-checking from Trebojevic at 1:16. Shots for the third period. Hibbing Hajduk had 6, and for the game he had 22. Royal had 15 in the third period, and 42 for the game. That about wraps up the third period. John?
Well, Hibbing will be representing the IRC in this tournament this year. And I think we wish him good luck.
Hibbing's going to have fun tonight.
Well, they're now presenting the awards to the teams.
run this place well, and at this time presents the first place trophy to the Hibbing Blue Jackets.
Well, John, that about wraps up the game. Hibbing winning at 6-1. It was a good game. A lot of scoring coming in the second, third periods. We were off. Well, John, it was a good game.
Yeah, I like that. I think Hibbing will be a good representative for the...
We already did the period, Rat.
Hibbing should be a good representative in the state tournament for the IRC. They found out before the game that they will be playing St. Cloud Apollo. They defeated Denfeld Morgan Park in the championship 3-2.
Well, Hibbing has two championship teams in one day. Earlier, the Cardinals won against Bottineau, and they'll be taking a trip down to Glen Ellen, Illinois, to play the College of DuPage in the first game of that series. Hibbing will be going down to the cities after winning tonight 6-1.
Well, we'd like to congratulate Hibbing on their successful season, winning the IRC and the Section 7 tournament. And we'd like to wish him good luck at the state tournament. On our camera crew here tonight, we had Carla Olson running the camera. We had Dave Whitney on the color, and yours truly, John Doherty, on the play-by-play. Today's show was produced by Bob Rutt.
We would like to take this time to thank the Blue Jacket Hockey Club for sponsoring tonight's game. That about wraps it up here at the Memorial Building.
We hope you enjoyed our game. Good night.